perché è un rally con tante possibilità e pertanto ritengo che meriti di essere aiutato a migliorare.
Rally driving is dangerous, so there must be stringent safety control. For the Henley Forklift Galway International, there is an elaborate assembly line of checks before the cars are let off. Park firma and 86 cars before the start proper, varying from the production saloon to the super-tuned steeds such as the £25,000 worth of Ford Escort driven by the Cork expert, last year's winner Billy Coleman.
Well, Michael, we have a brand new car which in the first instance was designed for the French Alps, but we've tried it out a bit during the week and it seems to go equally well here, so we're looking forward to it.
I think Billy Coleman and Jimmy McRae is going to be a big battle, that's my opinion. And Mick O'Connell, Ger Buckley, they'll be all fairly quick, but I think the big battle's going to be with Billy and Jimmy McRae.
Yes, and I can feel it in the back of my neck. I don't know, I haven't rallied in Galway before, and it's a brand new car, so it'll take a wee bit just to get used with the roads and things.
Well, as you know, Ford have stopped rallying for a couple of years, so I had to look elsewhere, and this was my second choice.
Are you looking forward to your first rally in the TR7?
Very much so. I haven't done any events yet, but I've done quite a bit of testing, and I feel the car can be very good.
I think I would prefer to see it dry because I think the roads have been so wet recently that I don't think it's going to be a really dry rally no matter how it goes, you know, but I personally would prefer to see it dry.
So much more predictable and it's faster, and you know what your tyres are going to do on the dry. I think in the wet we always think we're on the wrong tyres anyway.
Half an hour ago it was beautiful sunshine here, it's clouding over now, so we're committed to a sort of semi-dry tyre now, so we can change.
Obviously the pressure is going to be on, it's going to be on for everyone, and well, we'll have to wait and see.
Just before 4 o'clock, Billy Coleman and co-driver Brendan Neville climbed the starting ramp at Ayr Square. Ahead lie 275 miles of stages, and down comes the rain. Interested onlookers see Briton Roger Clark and the Leyland TR7 fall next in line behind the Corkman, and at 4 o'clock precisely, Billy is flagged away by Mayor Michael Higgins. And so the cavalcade is underway. These Friday evening stages are in the Clare-Galway district, 4 tests, each tackled 3 times, and now Roger Clark is on his way in the Triumph. Next in line is the pleasant Scot Jimmy McRae with the highly rated Vauxhall Chevette, with Bangor's Frank Main on the hot seat. With Bertie Fisher's Escort next off, light is fading as the action starts proper a few miles out from Galway over the 4-mile waterlogged stage at Kinniska. And so into the night they go, hampered frustratingly by damp roads. At the Clare-Galway control, a lister for Tyrrells is assembled. Peter Thompson of Liverpool and Ron Neely from Enniskillen are out. And as the stages are taken at Cahernahoon, Liscanon and Auchlaheen, the leaderboard takes an unexpected shape. Clark finds the TR7 quite a handful. McRae is finding his pace with the Vauxhall Chevette, and top seed Coleman in the motorcraft Escort makes a slow getaway. He has problems, but is soldiering on. In fact, the rally leader is Michael O'Connell, navigated by Anne, his wife. Billy Coleman's water pump problem continues to slow him. Noel Smith and the Porsche drops out. O'Connell in the Escort has at the day's end almost a minute in hand over McRae in the Chevette. Michael O'Connell's chief mechanic is very pleased.
Well, he's very happy with the car this time. We've had some suspension mods for the first time. We've been able to get these, and she's going very well. And the condition,
he's leading, you know. He's
leading apparently, but it's early yet.
Saturday and the crowds are out bright and early. Today, 12 more stages are listed, and this time the action has moved to the Gort area of the county. The first of the day, a 14.5 miler, has Michael and Anne O'Connell in their Burgo Alarm Escort, the first on the road, 1 minute up. Today's the day. The Henley Rally could be won or lost. Welsh driver John Price in the Porsche has a puncture but rattles on. And Billy Coleman has still to live with difficulties.
What actually is your problem?
There's water leaking from the side of the water pump. But we're just able to do each stage before she starts to boil. We just keep our fingers crossed.
Are you going to be able to keep going?
We think so, yes.
Are you picking up time or losing time?
Yeah, we'll pick up quite a bit of time, actually.
Great stuff. You reckon you're back in second or third place now?
I think so, yes.
Even the rally leader has hit his share of problems.
Well, we had a bit of drama on the last stage, about 3 miles in. The throttle return spring broke, and that's the main one, to pull back the accelerator. And when you put it down, it tended to stay down, and it, 250 horsepower, that's not a nice feeling coming into a tight bend. But we fixed it on the last service area. We dropped a little bit of time because of it.
We're still second at the moment. I think we took some time out of Mick in the previous 2 stages, but just trying as hard as we can.
Yesterday you said this was your first Galway. Have you settled into it, and is there any difference between it and the circuit?
I don't think so. The stages are not as bumpy as I thought they would have been. I thought they would have been more bumpy. And we had the car too high last night, so we've lowered the car a bit this morning. So it seems to be handling a bit better.
Well, I think the pace that Jimmy McRae set in this morning and Billy Coleman, I think they're going to be up at the front. Mick's seemingly taking it about the same pace as ourselves. So it's just hard to say.
It's a long rally. Today is a long day. We've got 150 miles of stages today in comparison with 50, 60 yesterday. And you got another 80 miles of stages tomorrow. It's a very long event. And anything, as you know yourself, anything can happen in motorsport, especially in rallying.
Well, we just heard in the last service area that Roger had gone with engine trouble, but we're not sure. It's not confirmed at the moment.
Roger Clark's demise is shortly confirmed, and Billy Coleman and the Escort are next to fall by the wayside. The water pump finally fails and the engine blows. But the rally continues. The pace is furious. With less than 60 cars left running, stages roll by and the quiet little hamlet of Peterswell is shattered with the roar of trusty engines. Ger Buckley, Billy Coleman's first cousin, has his escort really wound up and he jumps into third place behind the O'Connells and McRae. Sean Campbell leads Group 1 with his production escort and is 6th overall. Austin McHale's Polyzote escort is 2nd in Group 1. Bertie Fisher loses time with a puncture and now there are but 50 cars left running, some with blackened eyes. Clutch and gearbox troubles drop the O'Connells back in the order of running. McRae is too close for comfort. Escort number 5 of the O'Connells loses more time and the Henley Forklift International Galway has a new leader in Jimmy McRae in the Vauxhall Chevette. Sean Campbell is now over 6 minutes up on Austin McHale in Group 1 and this indeed is the last we see of the O'Connells after a superb drive. The pressure was too much. And now the order up front is McRae, Buckley, Fisher, Ernest Kidney and Sean Campbell. Sunday, the final day of 8 stages, and with 4 minutes in hand, the Scot McRae is reluctantly happy.
Much happier if it was Sunday night and with a 4-minute lead.
But I mean, 4 minutes is a fair amount of time. You seem to have a trouble-free run with the car. Would you agree with that?
Yes, the car's been pretty good. There've been no problems at all.
What are you doing right now?
Just giving it a thorough check over, that's all. Just making sure everything's tight and in the correct place.
McHale breaks a windscreen and drops further time after an excursion brought about by brake failure. Despite the sunshine, the roads are slippery. Throughout the day, the brilliant Scot consolidates his position as rally leader for Vauxhall. Ger Buckley, with his EPS escort, has a safe second, with Bertie Fisher, Ernest Kidney and Sean Campbell next up, all in escorts. And so to the stage at Killillan Bridge, the fastest of the rally. Now there is only one special stage left before returning to Galway City, a 7.5 miler, and for the rally leaders the thought that the end is in sight. A superbly run event is near an end. The Galway men and Hendley have done rallying proud. So it's back to where it all started, in Ayr Square, Galway. And the victorious Vauxhall, crewed by Jimmy McRae and Frank Main, are on the victory ramp. Their winning margin is 5 minutes over Ger Buckley in the escort. So Jimmy McRae, at 36, and after 6 years rallying following a career in motorcycling, has won his first international rally and valuable European Championship points. He drove the perfect rally, and such a flawless performance deserves such an important victory. Michael O'Connell asks the questions of the champion.
Jimmy, now that you've done it, what is it like?
Great, feels great. You've never won until you're up here. This is the first time international. Just fantastic, really.
Frank, what is he like to drive with?
Oh, he's great. I've no problems at all. Really enjoyed my weekend out.
What did you think of it this year as regards safety, control and all that sort of thing?
I think this year's been... I didn't do it last year, but obviously I can only go by this year, and I think the organisers have done a fantastic job, and it's been a good event. Very well controlled and timing perfect. It's been good.
Yeah, I'm quite pleased considering it's a new car. I just built it myself and it's first time out. It's quite good. Quite good performance.
I think there are less than 40% of the starters have now finished this rally. So the main aim to finish first you've got to finish.
And so ended the 1980 Henley Forklift International. 3 days in which there was attrition. There were only 44 finishers, but it left the city of the tribes with something to cheer about.